Lovely. And they also added in too. When did you meet her?
1980.
Oh, you better get it right.
He was traveling with his American girlfriend.
See that? That's what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Oh.
Instead of just police, you had groups of soldiers with machine guns standing on the corners.
What's going on, guys? I'm here in Bucaramanga and I'm going to have some barbecue. I actually met a cool guy here. We were actually doing a little workout early in the morning. Came across a cool dude who just invited me to his barbecue spot. Interesting thing about him, he's American. He came here years ago to teach English in the city, ended up meeting his wife, and fast forward to today, he has a barbecue spot here in Bucaramanga. This area is Sotomayor area. It's a very rich, exclusive area to be in. A cool place, and we're gonna go check his content out right here. Says today it looks like it's 2-for-1 hamburger restaurant, costillas, around $7. We'll see what's going on. All right. They got the cookers out here. First thing you see, the cookers. Nice. Representing the United States. Got nice, interesting decor. My boy right there, the one sitting down, that's him. That's Jeff. And yep. All right. What's up, man? I told you I'm gonna be recording, okay? Okay, cool. All right, here he is, the man of the hour. How you doing, man?
Awesome, man.
I already see the platter right here is looking good, man. So this is your favorite place to eat?
Oh, by a long shot. Not even close.
I wonder why, okay?
Not even close.
How long have you had this business?
About 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
Nice. So how has it been, like, serving the community here?
We think we've done a really good deed by introducing barbecue into the community. Not just any barbecue, really high quality Texas barbecue.
Texas barbecue. What part of Texas you from?
I'm not from Texas. I'm from Iowa.
Are you, okay.
I'm from Texas North.
Okay.
North Texas.
So your inspiration and like learning how to cook. Like who pretty much gave you the instinct of learning how to cook barbecue?
Let me introduce you to our cook.
Okay, what are our cooks? Okay. And hello, how are you?
Good, how are you doing? I'm his wife, his partner in crime.
Okay, we'll be back. Okay. We're gonna check out the chef right here. Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás?
Hi, how are you doing?
How you doing?
Good.
Nice to meet you. So you are one of the chefs here, and
No, he is the chef.
he's the chef.
The master chef.
Okay, so what is your inspiration in creating Texas-style barbecue here?
My inspiration?
Yeah.
Well, I love meat, so I'm from Argentina.
Are you from? Oh, whoa! The plot thickens.
That's the reason.
Okay, so you're from Argentina.
Right.
When did you get introduced to Texas-style barbecue?
Oh, I learned from a guy from Texas. So the owner before this, before us,
Okay.
he was from Texas. So I learned a little bit from him, Texas style.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I really like it.
That's interesting to say because you're Argentinian,
Yeah.
and you're known for you have your own style barbecue over there, and the meat that comes from that country is amazing. So let's go
let's
check
go.
it out. All right, we're gonna go in. We're going straight into the operation here. I love it. Wow, this place is clean.
Yeah.
First thing, I'm loving the free air that is in this area right here. I guess this is VIP.
Yeah, you wanna
for
sit-
friends.
Okay, okay.
There, you
Okay.
can go.
And wow, this is nice. So this is where the magic happens here, and this is a curtain. So you can open it up. That's nice.
Where I use,
Wow.
I use this kind of chip. So I have here.
No, I appreciate this smoker right here. So when do you guys start with the meat? When you start preparing the meat?
6 a.m. maybe 6. Yeah.
6 a.m.
Yeah, but sometimes I prepare the ribs and the brisket. Also, we make brisket the day before. Yeah, at night.
Night. I'm already excited. Like I would like to try.
And you notice the old Old style black.
When I first walked in,
That's
yes.
what we started with.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
7 years ago.
Now it's the
Yeah, right.
museum.
That's the museum,
Yeah.
and so no, this is awesome. What you guys have created, and I love how organized everything is
Yeah.
here.
And here we have my recipe, my secret recipe.
Okay. Oh, so this is a secret. This is what you put on the
Yeah,
ribs.
full flour, yeah, costilla, ribs wrap, brisket wrap.
You know what's amazing that we're here in Colombia, South America, and I'm talking to Argentina guy, Iowa.
Yeah, we mix.
You know what I mean? And we're talking about Texas barbecue right now, and now we're looking at different recipes. I think that's
Yeah, maybe the value is maybe, I don't know, $1,000,000 pesos.
Oh, this the way, but no. Listen, I can appreciate a secret ingredient. You know what I mean? It keeps people from coming, keep them coming and eating some good food. All right, let's see what you got, man. I'm ready to chow down, man. Yeah, man. Thank you so much, man. What was your name again?
Guillermo.
Guillermo. Okay,
Guillermo.
thank you. All right. So this is the woman.
That's the old
This
stuff.
is the woman that convinced you to live here, to move officially.
Yes.
I'm the beautiful.
Nice to meet you. You know, I couldn't tell you're from Bucaramanga.
Yes, I am from Bucaramanga.
Your accent is so perfect. You know what I mean?
What accent?
I guess. You know what I mean? Let me sit down right.
You need a beer or anything?
Sure, I'll take a beer.
The same one, the red?
Crew. Yes. So let's talk about you, man. You're an interesting guy. How old were you when you first came to Colombia to teach English? You said you were teaching English.
23.
23. Why Colombia out of all places in the world?
They're the only ones that hired me sight unseen.
You knew that's what you wanted to do, though.
Yeah, I taught English here. 1980.
Okay, so no, as far as teaching, like you knew that you wanted to teach out of the country.
I wanted out of the country experience
Okay.
more than anything else. I kind of knew that teaching wasn't really long term for me, but it was a vehicle to get me to Colombia, to South America, with my adventure.
Because I spent some time a couple of years ago, like a year and a half ago, in Vietnam, and that's like a huge scene for
Yeah.
teaching and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I meet people like how you were young, and I was just curious to understand like the mindset of I want to see something different. You always
Yeah.
traveled before then, or
No, the first time I went to Mexico one summer in college. But other than that, other than
one of his favorite places?
Other than family vacations, this was my big leap. So, gosh, I don't know, maybe I had $200 in my pocket. I had no idea what I was getting into. And I flew down here. And Victor from the Colombo met me at the Colombo.
They had to be. What year are we talking about?
1980.
1980. Colombia was a different world.
Yeah.
No,
you
yeah.
were nothing, not even a seed. You were not even.
Oh, I'm being flattered. Okay, thank you. 1980, and you came down here, 200 in your pocket. You had a point of connect, someone to meet, and wow, that had to be crazy because you're like American. And out here, like, who's this guy? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I can imagine there wasn't too many English speakers around that.
They probably count them.
Did she speak English?
No, I didn't speak English. No, I didn't see the need. Yeah, and I was I'm not gonna learn English. Never, ever. When I'm gonna travel to the States, never.
Oh, Lord. So you started to teach English, right? And did you have a place to stay? People arranged something for you?
Yeah. The school had an apartment for the teachers.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. But then I lived there for a few months, and then I shacked up with a bunch of Peace Corps volunteers.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then just moved on from one place. No, I'm asking you a bunch of questions because I'm really a YouTuber, and a lot of people know about me in Colombia, and so this should be good for your channel. You know, I think a lot of people, not your channel, your restaurant. I think a lot of people will come.
That's cool.
Well, especially if they come to Bucaramanga, and this to meet you guys. You seems like very nice people. Let me ask you, when did you meet her?
1980.
Oh, you better get it right.
He was traveling with his American girlfriend.
Oh, this plot thickens. Okay, I'm loving the story already. The story's already okay. Okay, so you had someone with you at the time.
Yeah.
And you knew her.
We never even dated here.
Okay.
It wasn't until I went back to the States.
Okay.
We started writing letters.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That was back in the day when you write letters.
We wrote, no, exactly.
Yeah.
We wrote letters for 7 years. No, more than that. Probably 10 years.
10
And then finally,
10 years, guys. Wow.
I was still out there. She was still out there.
Single.
I said, what the hell? Do you want to come up to the U.S.?
Nice.
I said, yes. So I came down here and got her, and we went back up.
And that was it.
That was it.
That's nice, man. That's like a true love story that you would like to hear, because I've come across plenty of horror stories. No, like I'm always introduced to gentlemen. Let me get some of this food too, because this
Oh,
will look at this.
Let me get
Ciao,
you.
right?
Yeah, right. I'll come across so many like horror stories where I've heard about people falling in love for the wrong reasons or not. You see how you guys have known each other for so long before, you know, everything was official. You know, you have people I meet, they want to make things happen instantly. As soon as they come to this, if they come to a country, they meet someone, and, marry me or something like that. What do you think about people like that? Is it too quick?
I don't know. We've seen a lot of cases where it's worked out really well, and other cases where it hasn't. So it kind of depends.
What should someone look out for, like, as far as to avoid or something like that?
She's the expert.
She's the expert.
I think it's luck. It's like winning the lottery. It happens or it doesn't happen, but yeah. I have somebody back there saying that you are so handsome. Back there, I'm not gonna say the name, but
I'm handsome? Or this guy right
no,
here?
she saw you. when
Oh,
you
she saw
went
me?
back,
Okay.
because there is a girl back there, and she says, "Wow, that is
Oh,
such
okay,
a
wait a minute. It's not the
handsome
skinny
guy."
guy.
Oh, no, it's
So
the
I'm gonna-
guy with the dreads.
So I'm gonna invite her here so she can see you too.
Oh, okay. Sure, why not? Why not? Why not?
No.
See the whole portfolio here.
Let me get some. Listen, I already tried some of this meat. First thing, guys, I noticed it's super tender.
Yeah.
It's not an effort to like put my fork through. And so this was really succulent right here.
Yeah.
This meat right here, I just ate. Let me try this right here.
That's brisket. Yeah.
This right here?
That's brisket.
No, that's pork.
This
Grab
is
a
pork?
piece of pork from here, right?
Oh.
This right here.
Yes,
grab that,
yeah,
that's brisket.
That's
Yeah,
brisket.
okay, yeah.
Yes. Do you
And
know
it's-
your business?
No, I thought I saw him
okay.
stick his fork there.
Guys, this right here is heaven right here. This. I'm going to the sky, and this right here is heaven right here.
That's what I have to.
It's really good.
Real good. And I don't even really do barbecue like that.
Yeah. No, this is actually good for my diet. I have an ongoing joke about diet.
Keto diet.
Yep.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't eat
keto.
potatoes.
What's so special about Buca?
What's so special about Bucaramanga?
You answered the question because you love Bucaramanga.
Uh-oh. Where do you love?
I love Bucaramanga. I love everything, the weather, and I love the people, and I love the business, and I love the food. I love everything about Bucaramanga. I love the visitors we get. Yes, when I get people here in the business, when I meet people from different countries, I am like, why did you come to Bucaramanga? So many different reasons. One of them told me, because I had I was playing with my arrow, and it hit Bucaramanga, and I went, okay, this is a good time to go again. We have Gringo Night here.
Oh, when
once
is
a
Gringo
month.
Night? Do we miss it?
He created.
Well, it's been on hold since the pandemic,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Like an expat meeting.
Yeah, so people can come and practice their English. We have a crazy Irish guitar player.
I like Gringo Night. I actually spent I've been here since February of last year. I got here for the carnival in Barranquilla, and I ended up making a choice whether to go back home or staying in the country. So I chose to stay here. And right before the whole pandemic and lockdowns and everything, I was attending something similar like Gringo Night, where expats meet up at a local bar. You meet local people, and it was like the best place to network.
Yes.
It was one of those. I love that, the energy. You meet interesting people from all over.
Yeah.
Good place to mingle with the ladies. You know, it was,
By the way,
of course, and they might speak English, and so it's a good. So I love that. That's like, when is it? I'll show up. I would show
well,
up.
we might just have to revive it.
I think
It's about time, I think.
I think we're slowly getting to that point where, slowly but surely, we're getting to the point where life is getting back to normality or something like that.
Yeah, we could do a social distant
It's gonna take a while, right?
I think it's about time.
Get the ball rolling is important, right?
Get the ball rolling.
Yeah.
Where is home for you? Ciao, gracias. Que esté bien.
Well, home for me, it has been, I just been traveling, but my official home is in Miami. I'm from Miami, yeah. But right now it's just an ongoing trip right now that hasn't ended in almost 2 years.
I used to say the world is my home when I traveled,
Yes.
like all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so where have you guys been as far as Colombia that you guys enjoy?
We lived in Miami for a year.
Nice, how was that?
It was good.
He's laughing because he remembers he's having flashbacks of Miami.
Yes, it was okay. But since we lived for so many years in Oregon, where everything is so natural and relaxed, the difference was big for us.
Yeah.
Yes. So it was different, but it was nice. We were able to make some friends and see places. Yeah. No snow.
Oh yeah, no snow. I'm still
I
having
mean,
snow.
back to Bucaramanga and why we like Bucaramanga, at least why I like Bucaramanga.
Yeah.
Compared to the U.S. In the U.S., everything is cookie cutter recipe. You go to a town, you see a strip mall, you know there's going to be a Starbucks, grocery store, Whole Foods, the whole bit, right? It's recipe, corporate.
Yeah.
Here, you walk down the street and you'll find anything.
Yeah.
You can't even imagine some things you can run across, right? And you gotta love that. It's diversity, it's culture, to me, that's interesting. That's life.
Not bad. All right.
Yes, what other countries in South America have?
Be not American. Like I know that. No matter what I do or say.
So they're talking about like, are there any regrets leaving the States and living out of the country?
Well, I mean, I haven't lived out of the country on my own yet, but I would say
You've been out of the country for a long period of time.
for years at a time, and I would say you don't really know what it's like to be an American until you have left America for some time, out of your comfort zone.
You always
So
take it with you.
wait a minute. I gotta get the full picture of you, right? You were living, because I'm looking at represents the places you've been living. I see Texas tags, Oregon, California, Florida, New York. Is that a New York tag right there? Or what's
At the very end?
the red, the yellow, and blue?
The yellow and black.
Black. Is that New York?
No, that's actually an Iowa plate.
Okay, that's all I play. So you spent enough time in the States, right?
Yeah.
When did you decide, okay, that's it, let's transition? Or you always had
No, not always.
one foot here?
Probably about 5 years. No, I've had one foot here for a long time. But when I really decided I'm not really going back to plant roots again, probably about 3 years ago.
Why was that like a
No,
click?
the switch just flipped. You know, and like I said before, the diversity of the culture, the warmness of the people, the weather, all of that plays in. So it's just a beautiful.
What about, you know, I've come across a lot of people who've had the luxury of living both, like you, but mostly from a Colombian side of things, and they've mentioned that they feel like here it was more about family compared to being in the States. It felt like it's more business, work, not enough time for family. Where here it's like, let's make time for family, let's do family things. Is that?
Yeah, that's a big part of it. And these days, frankly, people don't really worry about the whole political correctness thing that has become part of life in the United States. People are genuine, and they just say what they want to say.
And it's not, yeah, it's not, I get you what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's dope. Cool.
And I like not having to even think about that, you know? I am who I am, and if you don't like me, don't like me.
What do your friends think about it? You know, like, hey, where you at? Or what did he?
I just think I'm crazy. You know what? It makes me mad because I have friends. They go to Mexico. They go to Costa Rica. Who comes to Colombia? I go, you chickens, come on. You're going to Costa Rica.
You wasn't. I got food all over my face. You were in Colombia during an interesting time. That's when they was just really crazy. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is not the same Colombia you came to when you first arrived. Right? You know, everything's nice and beautiful, structured, and
No, in those days you had, you know, instead of just police, you had groups of soldiers with machine guns standing on the corners in the airports, all over the place. Now it's not.
And I think that's what's the problem with a lot of people. It's hard for them to grasp that as time progresses, the country has progressed to a different thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's good.
Yeah, Bucaramanga, I barely even noticed the police compared to some of the other cities. Bogota, you know, you see the police pretty often. Not like they're intruding. You know what I mean? Like, but you see, you just don't see them as often here. It's weird.
All right, guys. I'm ordering another brisket. That was a picada. So if you don't know what picada is, like like a platter, basically. And so I got to taste what I like. Everything was good, by the way, but there was a couple of things that stood out for me. It was the brisket and some of that pork. So you know I'm gonna get some of that, and he's gonna get a salad because that's what the type of thing he does.
You know, he just does. Look at the stomach. Show the stomach.
My stomach?
Show the stomach.
Yeah, y'all don't need to see the stomach, all right, guys? We work it, all right? This is part of the plan. This is all part of the plan, all right? Yeah, let's enjoy it. Some more brisket and some more rib, okay? Lovely. And they also added in some barbecued pineapple. Yes, baby. Some of this, let me show you. Look, you see that? You see that? You see that? You see that? That's what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you see? I didn't even press play, and look at how. Yeah, you know, guys, it's good. You know it's good. And he got a salad. Check him out, look with his salad right here. Check it out. Yeah, whatever.
This is what you need. This is what you need in your life. You need some of that.
Okay. It's so sweet and everything. I knew it. When I had tried some, I was like, man, I need to try some more, man. This is good. This is really good, guys. If you're gonna be in the area, might as well come over here. This is the name of the place right here. Humo Barbecue. All right, con el sabor de Texas, which means that with a taste of Texas. All right, with the flavor of Texas. So there you go.
That roasted pineapple is bomb.
You know, the worst thing to eat is something dry. You know what I mean? not cooked well or rush cooked or overcooked. This is not that. The chef came to check up on us to see if we're okay. He's from Argentina.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. So he knows about the meat and everything.
Nice.
And he learned cooking from the
Yeah, a guy from Texas. Yeah. So,
Texas.
The owner before us, he was from Texas.
Nice.
So I learned from him. And also in Argentina, we know meat, about meat,
A lot.
a lot.
Yes.
We have good meat in Argentina. If you go to Buenos Aires,
Is that the best place to go to learn about the meat in Argentina?
oh well, no, you have many places in Argentina. Well, you have Buenos Aires, you have Patagonia. In Patagonia, we have the best lamb. Cordero is the best.
Because I'm thinking about, after Colombia, I'm traveling Colombia, I'm thinking about going to Argentina. Where do you think I should go first in Argentina, first place?
You have many places. You have to go. Well, Buenos Aires is the best. Is the most big, the big city in Argentina. You have many places to go to see tango. You like tango, you can go to Buenos Aires. Also, you can go to Iguazu, Cataratas del Iguazu. Iguazu Falls is very nice, very nice place. It's close to border to Brazil. Catarata Iguazu Falls. If you go to the south, you can go to Patagonia. It's very nice. You have.
No, she mentioned something about you have some Asian, Japanese.
My grandparents, they were from Japan. My grandmother, she was from Saitama Ken. And from Nagano Ken. My grandparent, he was from Saitama Ken. And also I have many relatives close to Tokyo.
Do you how did your family move from Japan all the way to Argentina? I'm assuming from Argentina.
Yeah, they moved to Argentina before the first war. I mean 1914.
Okay.
Yeah, in that year, they went to Argentina because in Japan in that time it was very hard. The economy was very hard. So a friend told to my grandmother and my father in Argentina there was many food.
Food and opportunity.
Meat, because in Japan they were not starving, but
It was tough around that time.
yeah, they need meat.
Okay.
That's the reason they went to Argentina, because
Do you speak Japanese?
I used to. I used to speak Japanese. Nihongo, just a little bit.
Skoshi. Okay.
You speak Japanese?
Skoshi.
Sukoshi Japanese. Nihongo. Okay.
Hey, what's all of that?
I lost all of it.
I need some of that. What's going on?
No, man.
You front?
I'm front.
You front? What you said?
I used to speak it. I just said a little Japanese.
A little Japanese?
Skoshi Nihongo.
Yeah, Sukoshi Nihongo. Yeah, it's a little bit.
Wow.
Yeah, 私の名前はギジェルモです。My name is Guillermo, or Guille, this is short.
私はテイです。
Stay this, that's right.
What's going on over here, man? What's all that all about? What's all about?
Gotta get over there, bro. Gotta get over to the homeland, man.
What's going on with all that? Oh, man, what's going on? You know what? You're right. That's dope. That's dope.
You live in Japan?
Yeah, I lived there for 3 years, and that's where we had a lot of